I'm Jim from Side Hustle Bread. Today we'll be making prosciutto bread. So I'm gonna add our water. Add some instant yeast.
And how many loaves does this make?
This will make 20 rings.
Nice.
Josh is preparing our bread flour. The key that we're gonna do in a second is we're gonna add durum flour.
Ooh, okay.
Which is the yellow flour that we use in semolina bread.
Ooh.
So if you're gonna make prosciutto bread, the right way to do this is some combination of white flour and durum flour.
I know for a lot of people they name it prosciutto bread, but I've known it as lard bread.
Yeah.
So are there any other names that people may know this as?
Have you heard chigawa?
I've never heard chigawa.
Chigawa is the burnt pork pieces left over from frying up a sauce or something.
Like burnt end kind of thing?
It's little, it's like the size of this pepper, right? So it's literally a little piece like that.
Okay.
Chigawa, and a lot of people put that oil and fat and the pieces of pork. Mm-hmm. That's the traditional recipe. Mm-hmm. So I use salami, genoa salami, mortadella.
Ooh.
And the mortadella has, you know, your fat, which is gonna kind of burn off when you bake it, and it's also got little pieces of pistachio in it.
Yes.
And I like a little bit of heat, just a little, so I use pepperoni.
Yeah.
Some people don't like the heat. I've been making it this way with these 4 meats. And then the other key ingredient, and probably most important, is the provolone, aged provolone.
Cheese, come on.
Cheese.
Cheese is super important. But this is a kind of bread that it does have a slight little kick to it and a little heat in the back, because you have the pepper. And
Black pepper.
You have black pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
And then depending on what kind of meat you want to put in it, like pepperoni and all that, it does have some heat to it.
Absolutely.
A little bite. A little bite.
The other key, I believe, is the type of black pepper you use and the coarseness. We use butcher pepper.
Butcher pepper.
Right, so it's probably the coarsest ground up pepper you could use, but you really get the flavor.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Put it together.
So we're gonna mix this up until it gets shaggy, what they call shaggy, and the dough starts to come together and it doesn't look as much like powder anymore.
Yeah.
It kind of clumps up, but it's not fully mixed. And at that point, we're gonna add our meats. I'm gonna open her up. That's what shaggy dough looks like. We try to roll it out so that it's a consistent diameter and then approximately shoulder length apart. Start from the middle and work your way out. The reason we twist it is tradition. I think a lot of it comes down to nostalgia, and one of the reasons people search for it, it brings up memories of when it was more plentiful at bakeries down the block.
Yeah.
And when they were served it as children, it was round.